Hey, I'm on TV. It's pretty cramped in here, honestly. But the more pressing issue is I really need to socialize more. No, not in real life. I already do that already when I go to the mall. You see, every single online game I've played, I've generally kept to myself as to not be a bother to other players who don't even really know who I am. But not only that, I really wanted to get back into some old games I never got to play as much as I should. And now that I think about it, hang on a second, is this GM Construct? Garry's Mod is a very interesting game to me. A game where you're given what can essentially be an infinite sandbox to not only enact any story or idea to life, with or without the need for mods, or in this case add-ons, but also what is essentially a social hangout, similar to things like VR chat or Roblox. But it made me realize something, that despite how long I've played, which, it's only a total of 607 hours, I know, I'm pretty experienced, I've never actually taken the time to really sink myself into Gmod's wide selection of games, which probably explains why I get bored after using the same nuke mods 3 times in a row. You have games such as Dark RP, Prop Hunt, Trouble in Terrorist Town, Sandbox, Murder, as well as Zombie Survival. One I did forget to mention was Gmod's Rust equivalent, G-Rust, and knowing what people on Rust are like, no thanks. I like my server experiences fun and not incredibly stressful. So I decided to dedicate my entire weekend to just playing Garry's Mod servers, starting at day 1 with... You guys hear that? Sounds like someone's in the room with us right now. Prop Hunt is an incredibly fun game mode to start off with. You're either a hunter or prop, and as prop, you need to turn into any inanimate object placed around the map and try to hide and not get caught. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I liked this game as much as I thought I would, because it just felt like hide and seek with extra steps.
Yeah, in your Steven universe with extra pounds!
Who the f said that? From what I've discovered, it's incredibly easy to play props when you simply just hide in plain sight. Or do what I did when I started, just be the smallest thing possible and hide in the corner of a dark-ass room covered by several boxes. It's actually incredibly sad how easy those wins were. And as the hunter, you gotta hunt down any props that happen to be players, but be careful because attacking non-player props leads to you taking damage. I know that a majority of people are pretty aware of the concept of prop hunt, but you know.
No.
But once I finally entered the game, I was immediately hit with the realization that this, and what I'd soon realize is a majority of Gmod servers, contained loot boxes, skins, and microtransactions, though this would be one of the more tame examples of monetization I would come across. I was pleasantly surprised with the players in the game. Everyone was not only really chill, but also really funny. It made for a really nice time, and I got to settle myself into this group of rapscallions. Come on. Oh! Stop f***ing moving!
You're a what?
I'm large.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Boom! What? Oh, okay.
Hello, this is the Russian hacker, and today I teach you how to get rid of hiccups. Step 1, bend over.
Hey, yo! There's a tree.
Oh, the niggers.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It sounds like somebody just spiked them.
But not 30 minutes later, I already discovered gambling and everything kind of went up and downhill.
I'm gambling, man.
Gambling!
Let's go gambling! Hold up, I'm gonna put in 100 points. Let's gamble this shit. Bar! I won 10,000 points! I just won again! 55,000 points, holy shit. Guess who just spent all of their points gambling and lost it all? Listen, gamblers quit before they hit it big. I'll get that money back. Unironically, if I keep doing this, it's actually gonna grow into a problem. Let it ride! I may or may not have a little bit of a problem. Nah. After a lot of wins and losses, I decided to settle and have a conversation with these guys, and if I'm gonna be honest, these guys were super fun to talk to. It resulted in me barely even playing the game most of the time. It was really nice just running around and cracking jokes with the people who were essentially total strangers.
Oh, everything's on fire already.
What the fuck?
Oh. I've got no clue where I'm behind, but it
Oh my
gonna work.
god, dude, Crash is dead. Dog with the butter. Butter dog. Dog with the butter. Butter dog. Though I would be lying if I said I didn't miss any of them at the time of writing this. So shout outs to some of the folks on there. I hope to see you guys next time I hop on the server. Grab yourself a snack and a glass of orange juice, and try not to reach for the screen, as Guptil Gaming will be right back after these short messages, here on Staria Tube.
Hey guys, Guptil89 here, back with another Let's Play. So this dude named Staria987, he handed me a script earlier, and he really wanted me to read out this thing. So I'll have to give that a quick read if you don't mind. If you're watching this video on the YouTube mobile app, why not use the hype feature to allow this video to get a wider audience to, you know, have it get more views and stuff like that. And if you haven't yet, how about joining the Discord server or even following me on Twitter? Anyways, Guptil, Merry Christmas, and
There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed, but it eventually got censored. What a price to pay.
We're back with more Garry's Gooning, here at Staria Tube. First game finished and it went better than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah. Now if you're done, maybe try playing some good games?
I see you!
Nuh-uh. Sonic's the name. Speed's my...
Trouble in Terrace Town was incredibly confusing when I first got on, so I ended up watching like 15 tutorials and this game's just Among Us with guns! Basically, in Trouble in Terrace Town, you play as a traitor. The goal as traitor is to blend in with all the innocent and take them out one by one before they find out it's you. So it's Among Us with guns.
hey, look at me, I'm the motherfucking Among Us. Oh!
Detective is a pretty interesting role. As detective, you need to find out who's a traitor to get them caught. The methods to doing this are more deep than just trying to gaslight people into confessing. You're given a DNA sampler that you need to use to scan bodies for information. When scanning bodies or C4, you can get intel on who is the killer and where their location is. You'll need to use this to inform the others, and as innocent, you need to stick to a group and be acutely aware of what you're surrounded by, especially those who you're surrounded with, because if you're with the wrong crowd, it could lead to you getting killed. If by any chance you didn't get that, then to put it simply, it's just Among Us with guns! I server hopped like once while playing, and I was pleasantly surprised by the stark contrast in quality each server has. When it came to the game mode itself, the Terra GGG server, for example, was way more monetization heavy. A lot of the crates and models you need to buy if you wanted to use them, requiring a lot of in-game currency. Granted, they do give you options to get a lot of free currency with the chance of winning more if you gamble, yeah! I know you need monetization for your server so you can keep it running for players to play in, but when I see it done like this with methods of keeping players in by crafting a massive environment of trading and spending obscene amounts of actual money to simply get a skin in-game, it just gives a sour taste in my mouth. Oh, brother, shut the f*** up! The actual game itself isn't what you think it would be though. As a matter of fact, the actual player interaction, it's not really needed. You just run around and try not to die as an innocent, and really just go guns blazing as a traitor. Detective on the other hand... well, that was f***ing boring. It's fine to play, but I just don't care as much as you'd think I would. From what I've seen, it's less roleplay heavy as it used to be back in its peak. It's more just run around and try to kill or live while cracking jokes with people. But it is indeed a really fun time, and I do see myself hopping back on from time to time. This is nerve-wracking. This actually got me stressed. I'm trying not to get caught here. They keep grouping together. I can't fucking try to get them one by one. What the fuck?
What happened?
My ass it stepped in C4 or some shit. Like I landed on a mine and I died, dude. What the hell?
So how many of you had diarrhea after Thanksgiving dinner?
Not me.
Not me.
Lucky you.
Is that on me? Or on the wall?
Why is he just standing there? Buffalo, why are you standing there, bro? Surrounded by dead bodies. Oh! Jesus Christ!
Just scream.
Where the hell do I even start here? Oh, right. I'll start at the part where I didn't even get to fucking play the game. Now, I'd like to keep in mind, this isn't due to my computer. No, this is a very new one that I got recently, so it's actually really good. It's more likely due to the fact that there are 100 fucking people in this server, and not to mention how overstimulating these servers were. God, Jesus Christ! And listen, I genuinely tried to play this, but just time and time again, I was just met with confusing map layouts, an overwhelming UI, and just constant lag issues that this was unironically the least laggy experience I had playing this game, and I couldn't even describe to you what was going on here. This was just a really terrible experience. You're better off just playing Left 4 Dead 2, which I did right after. Honestly, this was a really good one. In Sandbox, you're essentially just playing regular Gmod, but in a public server. But the neat thing about this was more so the social experience. I was a little nervous trying to have a discussion with like literally anybody, but once I heard one of the people there, Allison, discussing stuff like anime and video games, it became super easy for me to talk. I really do want to give a shot at checking out Dark RP. But on the other hand,
I would. It's not even really worth your time.
I used to go in there and it was like the lamest shit ever.
Dark RP is not similar to D&D at all. Some of the other roleplay servers are kind of familiar.
Imagine, let's say you go into a D&D room, the dungeon master is sitting there in his chair, not even communicating with you. You try to roleplay, but the second you stop for one measly second, the dungeon master's like, get the fuck out of my desk, get out. I don't want you roleplaying here. Fail RP, get out.
This is mega basing. You can't be doing that.
You can't be
RDM.
You can't be mega basing in here. You can't be mega basing. You get this RDM. I'm gonna ban you.
I wasted far too much time playing fucking Dark RP whenever I was younger.
Hey Staria, look, it's the gun.
There's a ton of stuff like that. Like,
It's
I
the
used to play on
Half-Life
this
guy.
really
To be fully honest, I hung out here way more than I needed to. And at the time of recording, I was really sick. So the time I spent here really killed my voice. Everyone in this server was super nice, and I even got to hear a little bit about the knowledge of old Garry's mod and what the community was like. I definitely plan to check out this place more in the future. Now, I would check out the plethora of Dark RP servers, but... I had a nightmare I was playing on a Gmod World War II server. Everyone here sucked. Not only is the main popular server known as the Murder Scene run by apparently bad people, which I've been informed, I ain't snitching who told me though, but also, this was enemy territory! The second I walked into this server, I was immediately hit with a wave of just pure hatred and distaste for any and all things anime. If they knew who I was, they would fucking hate me. This place just reeked of the most popular e-girls who peaked in high school, and boys and Redditors simping for them. And when I say Redditor, these fuckers had the Redditor accent and everything. And Jesus Christ, I was so nervous to speak with these guys, I tried to explain JJK to them for 1 second. I tried. I was so nervous I didn't want to seem like too much of a nerd, and then when I was struggling to speak because I was so nervous, some fucker muted me. Fuck you! Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, I may have had a little bit of an overreaction, but in my defense, they were really narcissistic and I did not like them. They had Heather Pickney vibes. Anyways, on to the gameplay. It's whatever. To be honest, it was a more boring version of the Prop Hunt server. Probably because Prop Hunt is actually fun. It gets really boring after a bit, to be honest with you. Rounds go on way too quick, and the maps take forever to change, so it gets really boring being on the same map for a while. But that's not all, since every 10 rounds, there's a thing called a PR round that allows for things such as everyone getting weapons and having a free-for-all, or one innocent having a secret weapon that they can use to find who the killer is and murder them, or the murderer getting access to explosives, which did spice the rounds up a bit, but not really by much. Overall, I think this game is fine, but it's not for me, really. There are a bunch of servers I could go over, but I feel like I can save these obscure games for another video if I had to. All in all, despite some of the negatives, I really do love Garry's mod. It's a game I grew up with even though I never got the chance to play it at its peak, but I ended up experiencing it through those I did watch play it when I was a kid. Creators like Miss Breezy, Venturian Tale, Cliche Gaming, all of them solidified the social and creative aspects of this game and its player base. I just wish I got to spend more time with this game sooner. Maybe one day this game will reach its new peak in popularity? Who knows? Though, there's something funny I've noticed. Throughout this journey, I've noticed a lot of these games reminded me of something that I have neglected to discuss for quite a while. And if you've been on this journey with me for the past 4 years, I think you already know where this is going. We need to go back.
Jolliest, holiest, the most festive man, getting ready for the wonderful time of the year.
You so fucking
Jolly.
Very happy that you are preparing for Christmas.